So you've got your interview. You've got your interview as a WAV file or an MP3. Normally it's a WAV file, and you've got to put your intros and outros on it. You've got to put your music on there. You've got to move things around and make it more polished. Now, once again, in podcasting there are so many different ways of doing it, but of course in this course we are looking for the simplest ways. This is the starter package. So I'm going to show you a way now that I don't actually use, and I've never used, because I created a more advanced way, which means that things are so much more quicker and I can record and edit live, which is great. So I literally, at the end of a show, all this is done. But that's not what this course is about. This course is about teaching you the simplest way before you actually move forward. So what we're going to do, we're going to jump over to a program called Audacity, which is a free program. It's a recording software. And I would say that the majority of podcasters use this. And I'm going to show you what you can actually do with that raw file that we've already got from Clean Feed, our interview file, and how you can put the things together to make it into your MP3. Your MP3 is of course the file that we will then load up to the world, and when people download it to their players, they will hear your voice, they will hear your knowledge, they will hear your experience, and if you do it right, they will want to connect with you, and then you've got the ability to convert them into customers and paying customers. A podcast is nothing more than marketing, and so let's show you how to do that. Okay, so here we are on Audacity, and you can Google this. It's a free source software and it's available for Windows and Mac, so that's why so many people like it. Now all you got to do is download Audacity by clicking the link and choosing on which of your systems that you are going to use. I'm going to use Audacity for Windows because I'm on Windows 10, and I'm going to click on that, and this has changed. There's a latest version of Audacity, so I haven't seen this one before, so I'm thinking off the top of my head, and I'm going to go with the top one, just because it says it includes help files recommended for most users. So I'm going to click on that, and as always it will download an application. I'm going to save it to my desktop and wait till it actually downloads. Okay, that has actually downloaded, so I'm going to go onto my desktop and I'm going to look for Audacity amongst all my files. So it comes out over there. Okay, so I'm going to click on that one, and it's got like headphones with electric bolt in the middle, and then I'm going to allow this app to make changes to your device. So it's now dragged these on. Let's get rid of all that up there, and I'm going to click English. Okay, it keeps on jumping to another screen I've got. Next. If you're like me, I never read any of these. I just click next and then install. You're pretty much sure that it's going to be safe software, this one. And once it finishes downloading, then we have got our first recording system to actually record our podcast. Takes a little bit of time, so I'm just going to talk and kill that time while it's happening. And then once that's finished, click next and then finish. Okay, so it should start populating my screen, and it has on the other screen. So let me just close that down and then drag that across and drag that across. Okay, so this is Audacity, and as I say, I don't use this, but this will be perfectly adequate for your uses at the very beginning. Now the first thing you've got to do, you've got to click and select your microphone, exactly as we did on Clean Feed. And so I'm going to click microphone USB audio codec. Okay, and I'm just going to press recording, and hello there. Yes, it's recording, and you can see the audio files going. Great. So I'm going to stop that. That is my audio file, but then of course I might want to add some files, so I'm going to go to import audio, and I'm going to look for some audio files to bring on to my program. Let's go to my podcast sounds. Where are we? Join up dots, podcast sounds, and I'm going to add applause. Okay, and now I've got the applause and I've got that over the top, but what I want to do is move that around. So I'm going to highlight that. I'm going to go to edit, and I'm going to go to cut, and then I'm going to put my marker where I want it to be. Okay, so I want it to go from there. Yeah, right. So let's stop that moving around. Then paste, and I have moved that along. So it's very easy, and you can just move files around, you can add intros, put them into place, and as I say, you can build up anything you want. Now, I don't use this because it's a long-winded way, but it is one of the simplest ways, and of course it's free, which is great as well, and also you've got help files on there. So that's what I would recommend to start with, Audacity, until you want to go to the more advanced fast track way where you can record and edit really, really quickly. So it's free software. So podcasting becomes cheaper and cheaper, really. All we've had to do is pay for our microphone, our mixer, and pretty much it's there. You know, it's an ability to connect with people. Now, as I say, there are improved ways of doing that, and I will demonstrate that in some of the bonus material at the end of the course. But certainly I think for most people that's a good way of getting going on podcasting. Simply use the tutorials, move the files around, get it like you want, and then convert it into an MP3. Very, very easy and very user friendly too.